Reorganization meeting of the Municipal Council, January 1st, 2016, at the beginning of the one. Please rise for the salute to the flag, and the color guard from the fire department will be bringing in the colors.
Detail, bow face. Present arms.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I invite you to pray together, and if you do not pray, I invite you to wish all good things in this moment. Gracious, merciful God, we pray for the elected officials of our community this day, our mayor and town council as they take sworn responsibility for leading our local government in this new year. Grant them wisdom and creativity, sustained diligence, and the ability to focus on the things that matter most to our well-being and the common good. When we ask for your blessing on those who lead us, fair-minded and compassionate are the words which come to mind, for that is what we as citizens need most from leaders. When we ask your blessings today, the words fortitude and strength also come to mind, for that is what will be required of them in the midst of the sometimes enormous numbers of tasks and obligations for which they take responsibility. In a culture fraught with cynicism and all too often succumbing to fear, help them to lead us and serve with selfless devotion, always looking to be fair and just. Help them to be an encouragement to all the citizens of Denville, that by following their example as elected officials, we all will be inspired to reach down deep inside and find and share our best selves, as well as your deepest desires for our town. On the brink of this new year, give us all a new resolve for building each other up. Generate within us genuine and quick concern for our neighbors and renewed intentionality to put other folks before ourselves. Let the work of this new year be blessed, O God of justice and steadfast love, blessed with renewed vision, to keep the public safe and confident, to care for the disadvantaged and sometimes desperate, and to remain focused on the things that bring us as citizens life more abundant. Give us an unflagging desire for a just and equal sharing of all with which you have blessed us. Give us a happy and prosperous new year, O wondrous one. Multiply our faith in you and one another, that all our struggles and all our joys will be steps taken toward what it means to be more fully human, to be sisters and brothers in the human family in this little corner of the world called Denville. Amen.
Amen.
Detail, pin, hut. Forward, march.
Thank you, Denville Fire Department, Color Guard, and Marilyn Carl. Open public meetings, compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act statement. In accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, Sunshine Law, Public Law 1975, Chapter 231, approved October 21st, 1975, adequate notice of this meeting has been provided as follows. Notice of this meeting was sent to the citizen of Morris County, 3 other local newspapers, 2 radio stations, and the notice was posted on the bulletin board outside the clerk's office, as well as on the township's website. Please note this is a non-smoking facility, and at this time, please silence all cell phones. I'd like to introduce state, county, and municipal officials present here today. Senator Tony Bucco. Assemblyman Anthony Bucco has a conflict today, but wishes everyone the best of a healthy new year. Freeholder-elect Deborah Smith. Superintendent of Denville Schools, Steve Forte. Former freeholder and Denville Mayor, Gene File. Borough Councilman Fred Lash. Borough Councilman Al Atkinson. Councilman Bob Unrath. And for Councilwoman Pat Malva. The statement of determination of the Board of Canvassers relative to an election held in the Township of Denville, County of Morris, and State of New Jersey for the election of certain municipal officers for the municipality, held on the third day of November 2015. The Board does determine that the said election, Thomas Andes for mayor for 4 years, Stephanie Lyden, Township Council at Large for 4 years, John Murphy, Township Council at Large 4 years, Nancy Whitty, Township Council at Large for 4 years, were duly elected to the office and for the term set forth above. At this time, I'm going to administer the oath of office to Mayor Tom Andes. Raise your right hand. I, Thomas W. Andes, do solemnly swear or affirm
I, Thomas W. Andes,
support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments
and
established
to the governments established
in the United
in
States
the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
That I will impartially and justly perform
That I will impartially and justly perform
all the duties of the
all
office
the duties of the office
of mayor,
of mayor,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. At this time, Stephanie Lyden. Raise your right hand. I, Stephanie Lyden,
I, Stephanie Lyden,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United
of the
States
United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments
and
established
to the governments established
in the United
in
States
the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
that I will impartially and justly perform
that I will impartially and justly perform
all the duties of the office
all the duties of the office
of Township Council at Large,
of Township Council at Large,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my abilities,
so help me God.
so help me God.
John Murphy. I, John Murphy,
I, John Murphy,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey.
of the State of New Jersey.
I do further solemnly swear or affirm
I do further solemnly swear or affirm
that I will impartially and justly perform
that I will impartially and justly perform
all the duties of the office
all the duties of the office
of Township Council at Large,
of Township Council at Large,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. Nancy Whitty. I, Nancy Whitty. I, Nancy Whitty. That I will support the Constitution. That I will support the Constitution. Of the United States.
of the United States
And the Constitution.
and the Constitution
Of the State of New Jersey.
of the State of New Jersey.
I do firmly swear.
I do further solemnly swear
That I will impartially and justly perform.
that I will impartially and justly perform
All the duties of the office.
all the duties of the office
Of Township Council at Large.
of Township Council at Large
According to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability,
So help me God.
so help me God.
Roll call of the 2016 municipal council members of the Township of Denville. Mr. Gable.
Here.
Ms. Whitty. Here. Mr. Kuzen.
Here.
Mr. Belinsky.
Here.
Mrs. Lyden.
Here.
Mr. Fitzpatrick.
Here.
And Mr. Murphy.
Here.
At this time, I would like to call for nominations for council president. Any nominations?
I'd like to make a nomination for Christopher Galinsky.
I'll second it.
Any other nominations? Seeing none, I close the nominations. Golinski as council president. Mr. Kuzer.
Yes.
Mr. Gable.
Yes.
Ms. Whitty.
Yes.
Mrs. Lyden.
Yes.
Mr. Fitzpatrick.
Yes.
Mr. Murphy.
Yes.
Mr. Golinski.
Yes.
I, Christopher Golinski,
I, Christopher Glinski,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United
the
States
Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear
and that I will bear
true faith and allegiance
true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear or affirm
I do further solemnly swear and affirm
that I will impartially and justly perform
that I will impartially and justly perform
all the duties of the office
all the duties of the office
of Township Council President
of Township Council President
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Kathy, and thank you, my fellow council members, for your vote of confidence in me, and most importantly, thank you to the citizens of Ward 2 who elected me and gave me this opportunity to serve. I'd like to congratulate, first thing I'd do is congratulate Mr. Murphy, Ms. Whitty, and Ms. Lane. Would you guys like to say a few words, John?
Thank you, Council President. First off, I'm deeply humbled, and I would like to thank my family, my friends, and my neighbors for their incredible support. I'd also like to thank the council for their endorsement during the election, and I look forward to working with you and receiving your guidance. I'd like to thank the voters for the election and the turnout in November, and I will work tirelessly on your behalf to do a good job for you. Lastly, I look forward to working with the mayor, the administration, and the committees that I have been assigned to keep Denville moving forward. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ms. Lane. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sure. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you for electing me to serve. I look forward to the next 4 years. I'd like to thank my family and friends for being here. To the council, mayor, administrator Ward, Deborah, for all your guidance and support over the past 4 years. I've learned so much and experienced so much, and I look forward to the next 4 years in doing the same. Being on the town council has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life, and I thank you for that. And I wish you all a happy new year, and here's to the next 4 years.
Congratulations, Ms. Whitty. Would you like to say a few words?
Yes, thank you. Again, I'd like to thank all the residents of Denville for showing the support they have throughout the campaign. As a lifelong resident of Denville, I just see so many friends and have talked to so many people. It's been wonderful, and thank you for that support. And I promise to do my best to continue keeping Denville moving forward. Thank you.
At this point in time, I'd like to open up the public portion. Would anybody from the public like to address the council? At this point in time, seeing none, I'll close the public portion. I'd like to invite the mayor to give his state to the municipality. Mayor Andes.
Thank you, Council President. Thank you all for coming today, in particular Mayor File, former Councilman Al Atkinson, Bob Unrath, Deborah Smith. I hope everyone, wish everyone a happy holiday season, and wish you all a healthy, happy, and prosperous new year. I also extend my congratulations to returning Councilwoman Stephanie Lyden, our newest council members John Murphy and Nancy Whitty, as well as Council President Chris Golinski. I'm confident that you will all serve the people of Denville well. I'd like to thank the voters of Denville for giving me this opportunity to serve the community once again. Thank you to Reverend Ed Carl for joining us today and providing the invocation. Also, thanks to the Denville Volunteer Fire Department for supplying the color guard for today's ceremony. It was a very special color guard for me. All 4 of the men on the fire department that served in the color guard were all my Eagle Scouts. And thank you to Steve Ward, Kathy Bowditch, Cara Di Loretta, John Chardy, and Mary Moore for making sure everything was just right for today's event. Thank you to the citizens of Denville for entrusting our beloved township into my care. I'm truly humbled by your confidence. Most importantly, thank you to my wife Sharon and my entire family for their constant patience, support, understanding, and sacrifices you've each made, which allows me to serve our community. The makeup of elected officials is ever-changing. For 20 years, Deborah Smith served on our town council, breaking Fred Latch's record of 18 years. Deborah, would you join me at the podium, please? On Sunday, Deborah will take the oath of office as Morris County Freeholder. Deborah will be only the 4th freeholder from Denville. She is following the footsteps of Mayors Walter Luger, Jack O'Keefe, and Gene File. I'm confident Deborah will do an outstanding job representing all of us. At the last council meeting, Council President Chris Kalinsky recognized Deborah for 20 years of service to our town council. And I would like to take the opportunity today to thank Deborah for 20 years service to our citizens on the town council, and to congratulate Denville's favorite daughter on her election to the Morris County Board of Chosen Freeholders. In recognition of her accomplishments, I'd like to present Deborah with the key to the city. I yield the microphone briefly.
He knows me for 20 years and knows that sometimes I'm not brief. I was listening to everyone take the oath of office today, and it's been 20 years, and it's been a wonderful 20 years of the support of the Denville residents, and listening to the oath of office and, swearing that you're going to do what's right. And I hope that my 20 years have proven that I have done what's right, and I hope I don't think it'll be 20 years on the Freeholder Board, but my next years on the Freeholder Board, I will be able to stand with the same confidence that I felt in Denville, with the same affection that I felt in Denville, with the same honesty that I felt from Denville. So thank you very much, Tom. This will go on my wall in the Freeholder office, and then I will take it home afterwards.
In order to operate, it takes dedicated efforts of 3 groups of people. I'd like to thank the entire team of elected officials and appointed officials for working together collaboratively to ensure the legislative framework is in place. Secondly, I'd like to acknowledge the entire township staff led by our administrator, Stephen Ward. They perform a very fine, dedicated, and special job every day. And third, the third essential group are countless volunteers who dedicate their time and efforts to the betterment of our community, allowing us to provide services we may not be able to otherwise afford. Over the past 4 years, much of the township's attentions and efforts have been focused on rebuilding our community after Hurricane Irene. I'm proud to announce the successful completion of many of the cardinal points I sought to accomplish. Of particular note, the Valley Firehouse, which was destroyed during Hurricane Irene, has been replaced with a new state-of-the-art facility. Also, the retaining walls holding up North Shore and East Shore roads in Indian Lake has been rebuilt to ensure both motorist and pedestrian safety. During the past 4 years, we have made progress on 3 other cardinal points: flood mitigation, downtown economic development, and continued road and infrastructure maintenance. Over the past 4 years, members of the Denville Rivers and Streams Committee have proven to be excellent stewards of our rivers. With the sponsorship of St. Clair's Hospital, none of these measures will stop all flooding if Mother Nature sends extremely heavy rains. However, each of the measures together will prevent flooding in lesser storms and reduce the level of flooding. The one lesson we learned from Hurricane Irene is that 1 inch of water can make a difference, whether or not a home is lost. The downtown Denville, which is a focal point of our town, a gathering place for friends, families, and neighbors, gives our community much of its identity. Our vibrant, distinguished downtown is one of the characteristics that separates Denville from most other Morris County municipalities. This became so evident when it was destroyed by Hurricane Irene, and our community came out to support the downtown and our local business community. Although the downtown has rebounded, it is thriving once again, it is still in need of an upgrade. As you have likely noticed, we have began our downtown improvements with replacements of oversized and oddly shaped trees. The new trees designed for downtown settings are ornamental plum and cherry trees. They came from the recommendation of our ever-active beautification committee. Our final accomplishment of 2015 was the purchasing of the former Board of Education's office, which was the third Union Hill Schoolhouse. The schoolhouse hosted town meetings 102 years ago when Denville and Union Hill separated from Rockaway to become Denville. Town Council allocated the funding out of our dedicated open space and recreation trust fund, and we're partnering with the Denville Historical Society to oversee its restoration in the coming years. It's been over 20 years since the community has come together to fundraise and community build the playground at Garden Field. The existing playground is coming close to reaching its life expectancy. In the past months, the Recreation Committee has begun the process of surveying the community, designing a playground based on the community's comments, and we're forming a committee to build a new playground at Garden Field. In 2015, the township began a county-ordered property tax reevaluation for all the properties in Denville. Each property owner has received notice of the new value of their property. Property owners have until January 31st, 2016 to question the new value of their property. They can do that by calling the tax assessor's office. The team we have assembled is up to the task of completing these projects I have mentioned, always with an eye on doing the most cost-effective way possible. Our administrative board has continued to show the ability to find savings, increase efficiencies, and attract highly qualified employees to Denville. Mike Marino, our CFO, has time and time again demonstrated his strong knowledge and conservative approach to municipal finance and management. John Egbert has done a superb job maintaining our sewer and water system, parks and roadways, and the ability to handle any special projects. I'm pleased to reappoint our municipal attorney, John Jansen, who will head up our legal team with Paul Coa for his Semoral tax appeals and litigation, Matt Jacoby, our labor counsel, Cliff Weininger, public defender, and Jim LaSalle as prosecutor. This administration has presented and will continue to present sound budgets to town council that ensure future long-term stability for the township while still enabling us to maintain the current high levels of municipal services you have come to expect. Thank you, and may God continue to send his blessings to the people of Denville, and may God bless you.
Thank you for your leadership to achieve all those accomplishments that you mentioned and do it so cost effective. The constant theme that I heard throughout the address was partnership. Partnership with, of course, the municipal, state, federal governments, but partnership with all the volunteers that are here today that make so much possible. Partnership with the township employees, partnership with private companies, and I look forward to another year of successful partnerships that we can accomplish a lot. Well, speaking of partnership, we have, I'd like to welcome County Freeholder Tom Mastrangelo. Next on the agenda, we have 12 resolutions in the consent agenda. Would anybody from the council like to have any of those resolutions removed from the consent agenda? Would any from the public like to have any of those resolutions removed from the consent agenda? Seeing none, may I have a motion on the consent agenda, please?
So moved.
Second. Roll call. We have one resolution, Resolution 16-13, authorizing the temporary budget for the year 2016. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second?
Roll call.
Mr. Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Mrs. Lyden?
Yes.
Mr. Gable?
Yes.
Ms. Whittig?
Yes.
Mr. Kuzer?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy?
Yes.
President Kalinsky?
Yes. Next section of this meeting, we will administer the oath of allegiance to several folks here, including, and we'll conclude with all other appointees. So when that's done, we'll have a quick motion to adjourn, and then everybody is invited across the hall for refreshments. Thank you for coming out today. Thank you for all the service that you give our community. Mayor Andrews, would you like to invite up and administer the oath of office?
Stephen Wood, Mike Marino, John Jansen, and John Egbert.
One shot.
I
John Jansen.
do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Now, we'd like to invite all the appointees, all the volunteers. We have so many great volunteers that support us on the Property Maintenance Appeal Board, the Open Space Trust Fund, the Rockaway River Watershed Academy, the Local Emergency Planning Committee, the Planning Board, the Library Board of Trustees, the Environmental Commission, the Economic Development and Downtown Business Committee, Municipal Alliance Committee, Public Health and Safety Committee, the Beautification Committee, the Mayor's Path and Trails Committee, the Deer Management Advisory Board, the Local Assistance Board, the Mayor's River and Streams Advisory Committee, the Open Space, Recreation, Farmland, and Historic Preservation Committee, the Mayor's Council for People with Challenges, Denville Community TV and Media, Recreation Committee, Mayor's Sport Facilities Advisory Board, Community Gardens, the Green Sustainability Committee, and CERT, and the Board of Adjustment.
I state your name, please. Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of the office
of the office
of, according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
May I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.